Greeting, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Borderlands 2. Previously, we made our way through the Motor Raceway and defeated Motor Mama in battle. And now we have to make our way to Flyboy. Now, there was a bit of misdialogue. I don't know why this happened, but upon loading in to make weapon guys, some dialogue happened that wasn't meant to happen. Torg basically said that I'm making my way towards Flyboy, and Moxie said that the gate was locked and we need to go to the Torg arena. So, this episode we're doing that. But before then, I changed the build. Still got Anarchy. That much is always true. In fact, we need to swap our shield actually, because now we are doing something a bit different. And we still have Anarchy, but we're now going into the best friends forever tree. So, this tree has two different ways to go. There's the Gauge support side of this tree, and there's the Anarchy support side of the tree. This tree kind of does everything, I guess. The skills are good for Anarchy, skills are good for Death Trap, skills are good for Gauge. We'll start off with Cooking Up Trouble. I don't have it, but I do recommend putting 8 points into it if you don't have a lifesteal weapon. When you have... While it goes magazines to full, you regenerate health, so if you're not in combat, it helps. Though usually in combat, the only time you don't have this is when you're waiting for your campaign to have killed everything. So this honestly only kind of works at the very start of the game. Like if you use an Anarchy build at the start of the game, you could run around, kill everything, and by the time you finish the game, there's nothing that really hurts you, so you can regen health. But as you're close enough, your bullets gain a 50% chance to ricochet off of walls. They do less damage, but that works with Anarchy having less accuracy. Next is Fantasy Mathematics. You could take this, and it's fine, but there's a glitch in the skill tree that I'm going to showcase. Well, actually, do I showcase it? Yeah, I'll showcase it. I might use it too long, but I will showcase it. But this is just your shield skill. Next, the better half. When your magazine is past half empty, you gain increased fire rate. It's meant to make you reload faster, basically, which is fine. Buck Up. For Death Trap, he restores your shield, which is pretty cool. Kind of like he can restore it to full, and this is where the glitch will come into play. Next up, you could get more health for you and Death Trap. I mean, Death Trap having more health, sure, but you don't really need it. If you build, it can eventually get to the point where without this skill, Death Trap will just kind of run about and do whatever he feels like without dying. He can die, but you don't gotta babysit him. Unstoppable Force. This has incredible implications at the end game. A glitch was found with this. This thing is a kill skill that grants you movement speed and your shield regenerate for a short time. This can get to a really stupid point, because this can actually stack. The game doesn't say, but there's a way to make this permanent. I will show that at the end of the Let's Play. But the point is, you can get Gauge to keep stacking this. I have an infinite amount of movement speed and infinite amount of shield regen, to the point where she could have a B and the B will never deplete. So yeah, you could do that. But there is another glitch, I think. It might have been patched, but we'll see. Next, while Death Trap is active, if he gets a kill, he will get 5 second duration. Basically this means the only way Death Trap is leaving the fight is if he dies, which is pretty good for Upshot Robot. Explosive Clap. Basically, Death Trap will do a Donkey Kong clap and just do big explosive damage. Is it a good skill? Not really, but I want to show it. Made of Stone Stuff. Basically, you and Death Trap take less damage. It's only 5% of max, but it's the melee damage you want on Death Trap, which is pretty good. 20% cooler, increases your cooldown, so I mean you can get Death Trap to come back quicker. And then Sharing His Cane, which gives Death Trap a copy of your shield, complete with all the bonuses and beneficial shields. But I did show this in the weapon guide with a Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. But we're going to try the glitch. So what we want to do is spawn Death Trap. These don't store my shield. You need to damage the shield. Okay. Well, I guess we're not showing that glitch. But basically, you need to have Death Trap start restoring your shields and immediately travel to a different location. I decided to change my network mode to offline, so the game doesn't crash if I save quit. Because that's what's going to happen now. But we need to go to the back of the arena. But yeah, you can do a glitch where Death Trap can give you infinite shield. You just travel as he's restoring your shield. Oh, need to change the quest actually. I was wondering if I was telling me to go to the beatdown. But yeah, Gage has 2 shield glitches. Honestly, I prefer using the second one, as it's more reliable. Oh man, I don't have Fang. I'm gonna send Death Trap out, as he does get a copy of our shield. So after a little bit you'll see something. Yep, Death Trap gains the benefits of the Love Thumper. So he can just go around, smack all those loaders as much as he wants, and it's fine. Now, you could run around the entire arena again. I'm not going to. This is just a waste of time. I think I know why Death Trap isn't restoring my shield actually. So because Death Trap has explosive clap, he will just sometimes restore my shield. Also, you're better off doing the like you're better off not having explosive clap and just have the Death Trap shield restore. But we don't need it from this shield. They're talking to a flyboy?
He just turned 16, so naturally he thinks he's invincible. You're gonna prove otherwise, sugar.
But yeah, Death Trap can gain any effect of a void shield, a spike shield. You could use a booster shield and Death Trap can run around giving you a bunch of boosters. You'll never pick them up, but you know it helps. Like with the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. But I wouldn't use the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot or Claptrap in that way because if you saw the weapon guide, you saw the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot kept coming back towards me. There you go, there's the explosive clap, look at that. Crazy stuff that. But yeah, this is the build I want to show. I love this build. So fun. Like Anarchy is fine on Gage, it just gets Anarchy just gets a bit boring after a while. Here we go. Let's on into the forge. And he leveled up. So yeah, let's change some things. I might actually change the build right now. Almost. That's the sort of thing I'm thinking now. Oh well, they're gonna have us travel to Bass, Critter Bass too. Okay, we're gonna stay here. There should have been a fast travel to here, but there isn't. I was thinking of changing the build and just taking my explosive clap, but we'll stick with it. There are a bunch of quests here. We'll do the quest in the next episode, I think. Because I think we're going to become number 2 badass after this. And I'll just do one guy left. So we'll just head on through. Now this area, bunch of tourists. Honestly, they're all dead now. Come on, break Death Trap's shield. Whoa! Down over here. And we just need to hit a couple switches. Next we can go down here. And just keep on one of them. Because we need to head to the opposite side of this fence, I believe. So we can open the door. No, it's this side. Hey, Death Trap. You have friends. Go fight friends. Okay, that opens that up. I guess there's applying power to that switch. The switch could have been on this side though, and it would have made more sense. I guess what it was. Ow! Immediately firing rockets at me. Like, jeez. Now, I don't know if holding a bladed weapon increases Death Trap's damage. My assumption is no. Because that'd be really overpowered. But yeah, just be careful of... But just be careful of the Love Thumper with Death Trap. It actually does cause friendly damage. This build is not multiplayer friendly. Basically, stay away from Death Trap when you use this build. Otherwise, Death Trap will be the bane of your existence. But it's a fun build, and I love it. To be honest, I do love the Quick Enough Trouble build that we had as well. I think that was really interesting. I did think of some really interesting builds when I made the Foxtrot guide, so I may try that. Then maybe not with a Foxtrot. I will always hate the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Death by Robots. There you go, check that out. Check that out. And there. Just wait a little bit. Now, if I remember correctly, there is a secret room with a Volf symbol in it right around here somewhere. I just don't exactly remember the location. Was it here? No, it's where the switch is. There's a secret room around here somewhere, I think it is. Probably over there somewhere, but I'm not going to focus on it. We'll just go over here and continue on with the objective. Now we go up here to reach the battle board. Now we turn in. This is another repeatable mission over here. Now, only real weakness of Death Trap, flying enemies. Death Trap can catch up to him, but he needs a lot of movement speed to do so. But this quest is basically just shoot the buzzers, grab what they drop, and that's it. Now I just gotta kill escort buzzers, which is somewhere. There they are. And that's it done. I thought Death Trap was dead for a second. Could have been crazy. Yeah, the quest back there is just that exact mission we did, but repeatable. Like to beat down Barb Wall. It's probably more doable than the level 50 Barb Wall, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It'd be more annoying. But we can start making our way up here. And getting ready for our fight with Flyboy. Yeah, while Death Trap is going about doing stuff, like honestly, the only thing you need to do is make sure Death Trap doesn't fire his laser. He has his laser regardless, so as long as you don't give him any other Death Trap skills, you should be fine. But that's just how you build Death Trap. Make it so he'll melee stuff. Very wise words, Torg. Very wise words.
This is where it ends, you TBR. I'm gonna DT my buzzard with your goddamn spine.
We're ready to start. Flyboy versus the Vault Hunter. Fight! Holy f***! Some huge goddamn airship just murdered Flyboy!
Completely against the rules. I demand to know where the ref is.
And yep, this is Piston's Blip. Probably one of the most annoying enemies to fight on the toughest difficulty. But he's dead. Basically, it's just a big buzzer. Now you can fly Flyboy, I believe. But because on normal, he just died. Now we can drop some interesting items, but But yeah, can't drop legendaries, whether or not it did, I don't know. I just wanted to get out of the way. But this area is alright. I'm not gonna lie. Don't have much of a connection to say. I like the aesthetic of it though. Very Iridium Blight meets the dust in a ways. But now with a number 2 ranked badass on the leaderboards. So we'll go here. We kickstart my career and we've only got one person ahead of us in the ranks.
It's time. This is it. Piston is the only thing standing between you and a vault full of loot. You know what to do, sugar.
Now, we could do that, but let me check the recording time. 20 minutes, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's finish this. Yeah, let's finish this. I was thinking, oh, do the side quest and then the thing. But there's only like one side quest that will be unlocked. So we'll just do that. And then we can show off the side quest in the next episode, I think. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, that's what I mean. This DLC is very short but sweet. On the toughest difficulty, yeah, it could be long, but what DLC isn't?
Say, what are you planning to do with the arena once the tournament is over?
Oh, probably get a construction team in here to carefully disassemble it. And what the fuck do you think? We're gonna blow it up.
Oh, sugar, I've got a much better idea.
What have we got here? Rolling Thunder. Not too bad. Turtles. Yeah, let's head in here and get ready for Piston. Wow, he's that desperate that he's just blocking off the entrance.
This is where it all ends, fight fans. Are you ready? I told you to stay away, Vault Hunter. But now it's time I fought you in single combat. Gladiator versus gladiator. Versus... Giant goddamn metal T-Rex!
Good lord. Yeah, this is the Badassosaurus. It will reflect most of your bullets. There's only certain weapons that will get past it. But the pandemic can ignore that. But you need to look for his fuel tanks and shoot the fuel tanks specifically. But a shotgun's not exactly the best way to do it. But yeah, his crisp boss are the tanks. This is very difficult to thing. I'm going to go down. Yeah, I'm dead. This is honestly quite a bullshit fight. Probably one of the most bullshit story bosses in this game. Because of how it works. Basically, you're gonna have to just chuck a bunch of corrosive grenades at it. So I'm gonna have to buy some. Which is just joy. And what they expect you to do is to hide back here behind the door. It's not an honorable tactic. Oh, now you kind of just have to hide back here, hope you don't get hit. And summon Death Trap, and that Death Trap go do his thing. I think if you go back too far, you probably will heal. And Death Trap's like fine. You know what? If you keep taking damage like that, I could probably go back and hit and get fame. Yeah, I could do that. There you go. That's it down. now we are fighting Piston, who is basically just a Goliath, but he doesn't get mad at you. He's the easy part of this fight. Kind of like how it's kind of the opposite of the Warrior, where Jack's the easy part and the Warrior is meant to be the more difficult part. But he's not too bad.
That's it, folks. The blood of a coward has been spilled by Pandora's #1 badass. The vault is gonna open.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Vault Hunter.
The vault's opening. It's time for a explosion.
Here we go. Our second vault is opened.
And that, boys and girls, is the story of how the Vault Hunter became.
Oh, that just skips the dialogue. Oh. Well, you know what Max is going to say. He's going to say that's how the Vault Hunter became the champion Pandora, how I got this kick-ass arena. Because that was a plan all along. This arena never shows up in any future Borderlands games as of yet. Maybe it'll show up in Borderlands 4. Well, it's... I don't know. What are you going to do with this? Like... the vaults, I think, have a timer on them. Every 500 to 1,000 years. But... fine. This vault might show up again, but it's going to take a lot more Borderlands games, I think. For the timer to be like, yeah, the vault can open again. Now there is a piece of loot that can spawn from this, or drop in the Badasaurus, I think. Because if you come back here, you fight the Badasaurus, you don't fight Piston anymore. And it's a gun that is very polarizing for me. But it's a unique E-Tech. Which I guess I'll have to cover in the next episode. Shame. Well, we'll go turn in the quest of Moxie. Now, maybe the E-Tech doesn't drop on normal mode. I'm not entirely sure. There's a weapon that has some cool implications about it. And if you do have it, there's a good glitch you can do with it. I mean, a very good glitch. Which part of me wants to cover, but I'm better to cover it at the highest difficulty. Yes, I'm just take care of these guys. You go fun, Death Trap. Have fun at school. You'll store my shields at the wrong time. I want to do the infinite shield glitch. There is a catch ride back up there. I should have used that. But we'll bang. Make this a walk of fame. Walk of glory, basically. Like how we did with Fame, when we killed the Warrior. No, I'm not going to do a credit scenes this time. Because, well, I mean, this DLC was quite short. I didn't need to ask for anyone's help specifically, but same shout out to everyone from before. You know, Batsurichi, Evil Assassin, Luke Lemon, the Borderlands Wiki, all that. For any help. Lee Lemon was probably the one that carried this one because I had to look at certain uniques for this, which I haven't got yet. But long way to the top. And this gives us multiple missions. Well, it's because it's one mission from Moxie. But yeah, this is Pete the Invisible. This may... wait, is this not 30? It's possible to show that off, I'm not gonna lie. But with that, I'm gonna end the episode, make a weapon guide. So next time on Borderlands 2, we're gonna tackle the side quest as DLC. I'll see you guys then.